women have mental health issues, we are obviously the superior gender, and we go get fucking help. Like, we get therapy, we talk to somebody.
But men are inherently more violent,
We don't just annihilate our fucking families. It's not inherently. No, you're socialized to be more violent. It's nothing inherent
No, it's
about
inherent.
you.
I feel like...
Sure, okay,
no,
then get me a study that says that men are inherently more violent and not that it's a social thing. I'd love to see it.
Testosterone level? That's not really doing it. But I'll say just because of that, though.
No, again, we're not going to move on. You're saying that men are inherently more violent. Find me a study that says that it's inherent and not socialized. I fear I'm not going to let you move on unless you prove that point or concede.
You bullshitting too. You got no sources. Because most of the men are doing this are mentally ill. Because I actually
for what claim? What claim do I need to source for?
Most of these men are mentally like Jeffrey Dahmer. They're all mentally ill.
Women have mental illness too, but women have mental illness, and we don't annihilate our fucking families. So no, you pointing out men having mental illness is not a justification for y'all annihilating your fucking families. So no. Like, I need you to stop trying to make that point because it's incredibly a weak point.
No, it's a really strong point because you can't just show me where it's that.
It's not a strong point. If you're saying that mental illness is the thing that leads men to commit family annihilation, then women are more likely to have mental health issues than men, but we don't do that shit. Y'all do. So no, this doesn't logically follow.
My society's,
So men are inherent. I just want to get this straight. You're both claiming that men are the protectors and men are inherently violent, correct? How the fuck do you think those two can coincide with one another?
No, I say mentally ill men are violent. Men like...
No, you literally said... You just said men are inherently violent. That's what you said.
I don't do no shit like that.
You said men are inherently violent. That is your claim. So you're now walking back that claim or no? Because I don't know how you could both argue that men are inherently violent and they're protectors.
Yeah, inherently violent by protection. Like if somebody's trying to mess with their girlfriend or wife,
that's not the context.
Wait. To protect her. That's how.
That's not the context that you brought up inherent violence in. We were talking about men being more likely to commit violence and commit crime, and you brought up them being inherently violent in that context. You didn't bring up them.
Protection.
Stop talking. No, you were talking about crime. You were talking about crime. If you're protecting somebody, that's not a crime. So no. And not to mention as well, like when we actually look at the rates of men, like how likely men and women are to like interfere or intervene.
Stop yelling at me, like,
stop talking. Yeah. I'm not yelling. When we actually look at the statistics of how likely men or women are to intervene when violence is happening to a woman, women are more likely to intervene to help other women. Men are not as likely to intervene to stop violence happening to women. So this is not even true.
Oh, like on the street? Like a woman's getting attacked on the street and man's not gonna step in.
Anywhere.
Or a woman's more likely to step in. I don't think that's true at all.
I can give you multiple studies.
That's a study?
Yeah, multiple.
What shit out of me? All right, tell me one, because this don't even sound right. Why would a man not step in? Yeah, because we're used to stepping in when stuff like that.
You're not used to stepping in. You're used to doing the most violence to women. You're the ones that women need to step in to stop, actually. It's a systematic review exploring variables related to bystander intervention in sexual violence contexts. And this was a meta-analysis of 85 studies where they combined all those studies, they looked at them, they essentially gathered the findings of them and found that in most of those 85 studies, they found that women were more likely to intervene than men.
I can probably assume why, because some men don't want to, get false charges, because